Picture this. An artist who's been gone for 30 years is about to appear on a brand new song, standing next to two of the biggest names hip-hop has ever produced. And none of it involves AI. Not a hologram, not a synthetic clone. The real thing. On July 24th, 2026, live on national television, 50 Cent said something that stopped hip-hop conversation cold. "I did something currently, me, Eminem, and Tupac." Real, previously unreleased Tupac vocals pulled straight from the vault and cleared directly by his own estate. 50 says the song is finished, it's approved, and it's coming, and it's tied to one of the biggest movie releases of the year.
You want to do a new one? Do we have a new album?
I got some music that I'm working on.
You do?
I did something currently, me, Eminem, and Tupac. Yeah.
What?
How?
I mean,
What?
we're confused about
Yeah,
the
I'm like, is it
Tupac of it. Only
posthumous?
just,
Like,
What?
what are you doing?
AI?
It's his estate. We got. No, it's not AI. It's actually
It's some of the stuff that hasn't been released.
His
Yeah.
music?
And they gave you the
Wait,
green light?
what? That just broke some news.
Yeah, and they gave you the green light to use it?
yeah.
That's part of why this spread as fast as it did the moment the clip hit social media. Stick around, because by the end of this video, you'll know exactly what's confirmed versus what's still just a promise. And there's one detail 50 saved for last that changes how you'll look at this whole story. Let's clear something up first, because it trips a lot of people up. The interview happened on Fightland, 50's own boxing and entertainment show. That's just the stage he said it on, not what the song is about. Fightland is boxing. This song has nothing to do with boxing at all. Keep those two separate in your head, because where this song is actually headed is a completely different lane. And we'll get there. This also wasn't 50, pulling a headline out of thin air. He's not new to the Tupac estate. Years back, he worked with them directly on The Realest Kill Us, a posthumous Tupac collaboration, which is very likely exactly why they trusted him with more of the vault this time. Stack that on top of his 20-plus year relationship with Eminem, going back to Shady Records and Get Rich or Die Tryin', and you've got 2 decades deep relationships colliding on the same song for the first time ever. Here's the part that actually flipped the conversation, though. On that same interview, 50 made a point, completely unprompted, of confirming the Tupac vocals aren't AI-generated at all. Real, previously unheard recordings, handed over and approved directly by the estate. He described the family as fully on board, said the material was delivered to him and his team, and that they worked to get it right. He also said the song is coming out shortly. No date, no title, nothing official from any label yet, just that. And that "not AI" line wasn't a throwaway detail. That was 50 drawing a line in the sand. Hip-hop has basically been at war with itself over this exact issue. AI vocals of dead artists built from voice models instead of anything they actually recorded. Families having to fight in public just to stop fake versions of their loved ones from spreading online. While other estates are out here fighting to protect a voice that isn't even theirs to protect from being cloned, 50 just walked in and did the complete opposite. Opened the actual vault and said, "Here's the real thing." That's not a technicality, that's a flex. It's the difference between resurrecting someone's voice with software and finally releasing something Tupac actually sat down and recorded years ago, that the world just never got to hear until now. And that's exactly why this one hits different. For 30 years, new Tupac has almost always come with an asterisk. A hologram at a festival, a leaked demo, a voice that sounds close but not quite right. This is the first time in a long time new Tupac might actually just mean new Tupac, recorded by the man himself, sitting on a shelf until now. So what's the song actually for? This is where it gets big. It's being positioned as the theme for the live-action Street Fighter movie, a massive Paramount and legendary release hitting theaters October 16th, 2026. This is a franchise that's been around since the arcade cabinets of the late 80s, survived some genuinely rough movie attempts over the decades, and is now getting the full modern, big-budget treatment. Which means there's already a global fan base counting down to opening weekend before a single frame has dropped. A theme song attached to a release that size doesn't get to just sound good either. Its rollout has to line up almost perfectly with the film's own marketing push, which is very likely why 50's staying vague on an exact date instead of locking one in early and risking it colliding with a delay. For him personally, it's one more major thing landing in an already stacked release window. Let's lock in exactly what's confirmed, because this is where a lot of other channels are going to get it wrong. Confirmed. The collaboration is real, the vocals are genuine Tupac recordings approved by his estate, and it's tied to the Street Fighter soundtrack. Not confirmed. The title, the exact release date, or which specific unreleased recordings were even used. 50's own words were coming out shortly. Not a countdown, not a date, just an artist's promise that it's close. In the days right after that interview, reaction across hip-hop media was almost entirely positive, and that's actually the unusual part. Outlets that normally treat posthumous collaborations with some skepticism leaned all the way into this one, specifically because of the estate's approval and that upfront no AI confirmation. That's a very different reception than announcements like this usually get, and it's worth watching whether that goodwill survives contact once people actually hear the finished song instead of just the promise of one. And that gap between the announcement and the actual release is exactly where a story like this gets twisted online. You're already going to start seeing clips and headlines implying this song has dropped, when really, all that's dropped so far is the news that it's coming. That pattern shows up constantly with posthumous collaborations specifically because the emotional pull of finally hearing a deceased artist again tends to override people's usual instinct to check whether something's actually out yet. Worth remembering the next time a clip like this shows up in your feed with a way more dramatic caption than the facts actually support. Now, here's the detail I said I'd save for the end. 50 Cent isn't just attached to Street Fighter behind the scenes, he's in the movie. He's playing Balrog, one of the franchise's most recognizable villains, getting the same big budget treatment as every other fighter in that world. So this isn't some random brand tie-in slapped onto a soundtrack after the fact. The same guy confirming real, unheard Tupac vocals for this theme song is also on screen, in character, living inside the exact same movie the song was built for. Picture that 30 years gone artist again, except this time, picture the song actually landing. Real vocals, not synthetic ones. An estate that said yes instead of fighting it out in court. Two of the most influential voices in rap history stepping in around him instead of over him. Whenever this actually releases, it won't just be another posthumous cash in, it'll be the first time this exact combination of names has ever shared a track built entirely on something Tupac genuinely recorded while he was alive. The wait is the only thing standing between coming out shortly and it actually being here. Shortly is starting to look a lot less like a vague promise, and a lot more like a countdown nobody's officially started yet.